What's up, guys? We're going to talk about getting over the fear of your first load. As usual, it's not going to be long, it's going to be to the point, and you're going to get the idea. So a lot of us flatbedders, when we get together, we like to talk about not only the load, but our first load. It's always the load that almost made us quit, the first time it dumped rain on us, strapping and tarping and all that stuff, when strong winds finally came. Careful for them strong winds at 90-pound tarp. If it comes over and it's high enough, you will be injured or you will die if you fall on your head. Understand that it'll wrap you up like a burrito and take you over the side of the load. No joke. Always have your wits about you, situational awareness, all that stuff. That's why I carry a trauma kit. Anyway, first load. It was flat steel. There were 3 stacks. Okay, about 25 feet long in total, and each stack was about 6 feet. The first stack was stacked 3 high and about maybe like 7 or 8 sheets per stack, thick, something like that. Might have been a little more. But that first stack was about knee high, and the other 2 stacks were about thigh high, right below where the femur and the hip connect. Anyway, what would have taken me an hour to strap and chain and tarp took me 5 hours. I advise you new flatbedders that are about to get your first load, with your trainer, call your trainer. Okay, FaceTime, call safety. Me, fortunately, I had a guy from orientation who already had experience, 2 guys, and an owner-operator buddy of mine. We've been friends since right when I started trucking. I met him on Facebook. Big shout out to you, Scott. What's up, bro? So, take it slow, right? Think about load movement and what your load looks like, what you've got. You've got to compensate for up, down, front, back, side to side. I recommend after you strap and chain, right, make sure everything's tight. When you get down the road, you go about 60 miles, pull over and check your load. When there's no traffic around, brake hard, man. Not super damn hard, nothing crazy, but just, enough to give you a little jolt. Jolt the load a little bit, and get out and check it. For me, mine never budged, but that's what I did. It just kind of came to me to do that. I thought about it, as I was securing my load. I basically got some straps on and a couple chains, and then I called my buddy, and I'm like, dude, how does this look? He's like, bro, you're fine. And I'm like, what about the X chains? He's like, dude, don't worry about the X chains. He's like, you're just going to waste a lot of time, but you can do it if you like. Just put an X chain at the front and X in the back. The load, each stack is extremely close together, so you don't have to put an X chain at the front and back of each stack. That's over 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 chains. It's just overkill. I could have done it. Why not? But I'm going to listen to somebody with experience. And safety would have told me to do the very same thing. I checked with them as well. So don't think I'm assuming anything on my first load. So I proceeded to do it the way I did it. There's actually a photo that I posted yesterday on that first load. And what I did was I put a chain at the front and rear of every stack, and then a chain over the center. The top, middle, and rear of every stack. On the top, okay, not through the center. I put 2 straps through the center of each stack. So I had a total of 3 chains and 2 straps per stack. And that was that. I proceeded to go outside and I tarped it. I started putting X chains on every stack. And I'm like, dude, this is taking me way too long. And then Like to bind it, I was like hitting every corner and it wasn't getting it right, and I just wasted all kinds of time. And then tarping, whew, man, I should have started at the middle and then worked from the middle to the rear, from the middle to the front, with bunging down, you know, the tarp. But hey, I got all that system down now. So yeah, that first load really almost made me quit. That's what will almost make you quit, guys. Getting dumped, your first load, getting dumped on by the rain, encountering your first icy flatbed, you know, whatever else. It could be anything. It just depends on you. But for me, these are the things that almost made me quit. And sometimes, you know, when you're hauling aluminum building material, man, and it's so sensitive and you can't crank it down too tight, and it takes a lot of pulling over to make sure that it's secure, and just pain in the ass sometimes, man. But it's the nature of the job. You're gonna get used to it, and you're gonna be ready for the next time, and it always goes better than the second time. Always goes better. When I was hauling cement drums, though, that didn't go better the second time. That shit kept coming loose on me, because the way I strapped it, it's too much to explain, but I was basically going over a weird way. I thought it would work out. It didn't. I should have just done it the way I had done it when I had that load the first time originally. So anyways, you guys, I hope this video helps. Thanks again for viewing A Trucking Man. You guys take care. You stay safe. See you on the road.